Oh, hello, Sagittarius. How are you guys? How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for showing up. This is your monthly reading, this time for May 2026, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So let's dive in and see what is going on for you. As always, please use your intuition as these are generating. So let's get started. Let's dive in. And as I bring your cards, I draw your cards, if you could leave me a thumbs up there, subscribe to my channel, all that good stuff. I greatly appreciate that from you. So let's dive in and see. This is for Sagittarius. We have connection with the heart chakra. Okay. What else for you? Anything else for Sagittarius, please? Okay, I need one more card. It looks like we're very straight to the point when it comes to connection. You could be, oh, there we go. Opening up inside. Beautiful. I did see this card as I was shuffling your cards here. So let's just get into this reading and see what else. Okay, so we start here with the heart chakra number 26. So 26 could be important to you too, or 6. Okay, now we have here this beautiful, like made of paper that we can make and expand. So there's something here about expansion, right? Expanding your connections, your networking, expanding as you open your heart, you expand to the outer world, not just to any person, but people connected to you, right? We have universal oneness, love, interconnection, support. So we are talking about connecting with like-minded people. The more you open your heart and you speak your own truth, as in you speak from the heart, from an open centeredness, you see that centeredness coming back to you, like-minded people, you being connected with certain types of networking, of connections, right? For example, if you are looking online, it suddenly comes up something that you're like, something you were looking for, and it shows up. So the universe is connecting with you, right? So there's this alignment, this interconnection here because you are coming from a heart space. And this is so beautiful because the second card we have is insight number 42. This is very strongly connected with your third eye, meditation, any types of meditations you like to do, calming the mind. Uh, you know, Normally I like to do this at nighttime, or when everyone goes to sleep, or if whether you work, you live alone or not. When the noise goes down, right? When the noise goes down, or even early morning, it just feels so much better, right? I heard a noise, as I said, it feels so much better. So it kind of felt like a confirmation here for you, right? And you see the beautiful thing, like she is surrounded by this light, this oneness that we're talking about in the other card, and the light comes from the heart center. Do you see that? The heart center. That's where the openness comes. So as above, so below, right? Connecting mind and heart coherence here. Keywords here: understanding, awakening, awareness, self evaluation. So understanding more of yourself, you understand more of the rest. The more you know about you, the light, the shadow, all of that, the more you can integrate yourself, right? The more you understand yourself, you heal yourself, you become more aware, so you are able to move forward more open, right? Because we're having a very strong keyword here today. It's about openness, right? Opening to what it is, and opening to the reality. Okay, opening to the reality. Maybe you've been trying to show someone that you're not. You've been trying to have conversations that you don't like to have. You potentially are the kind of person that likes deep philosophical conversations, and the people around were just gossiping, and you were potentially interacting just to feel you belong when you know clearly you don't belong there. That type of energy is coming up, right? That's why it was dark, because I missed this light here. So let's see, with the mermaids here, self-love, healing. We're talking about self-love, self-care, self-worth, right? Relationships of all kinds, including romantic, of course. So let's see what comes up. Air. This card is coming a lot for people. Sisterhood. You see, when you open, you connect with that kind of people, that sanctuary. Beautiful. Beauty. Is there anything else that wants to? Oh, yeah, there is. One more. Okay. Divine sensuality. This is so interesting because it feels like everything we're talking about. So we have air here. There's two beings here. Breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life, bringing energy. So there's two people here exchanging air, right? So you could be exchanging air, and that's what we're talking about, exchanging these conversations, right? Deep conversations, energy. Um, yes, this could be talking about romantically. You could find a person that you connect, not just, I'm hearing very strong at a soul level. So not just physically, not just about, you know, the physical attraction, not that, but something deeper than that, right? You know, the type of relationships that when you are away from the person, it, you see yourself, I don't even like to talk about this, but that's the way I'm seeing it. Like the two are one, and when they are apart, it kind of feels they're apart, but this is not coming from a codependency. This is coming from a place of the other person understands you so well that you just feel complete. You don't have to hide any version of you. Everything is accepted there. Right now, this doesn't have to be romantic. This can be a friendship as well, right? Now we also have number 4. So that was number 26, with the connection also 26. Perfect. So we have number 41, sisterhood, friendship, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, delight. Exactly what we're talking about. You know, when you open, when you speak from an open heart, the right people come to you. The sisterhood, the friendships, the allies, all of that. The compatible souls are attracted to you and you are attracted to them. So it just feels, you know, when you go somewhere and you start talking to a random person, you just feel like, I'm just so comfortable talking to this person, right? That type of connection is showing up here. Now we also have sanctuary with number 28. Privacy, inviolate personal space, respected boundaries, and taboos. So we're also talking about enjoying your time alone and respecting yourself. Also, we're talking about setting up boundaries, right? This is my time, and I'm not going to allow anyone to disturb me and when I need my time, right? Could be the meditation, could be your type of meditation is actually being your sanctuary here in your bathtub with your beautiful essential oils, crystals, candles, frequencies, you name it. And this is you connecting with yourself as a whole, and nothing else matters, right? And then we have beauty, grace, loveliness, integrity of form, and spirit. This is the most beautiful card, number 1. I absolutely love this card. She looks so deep, and that's the type of depth that I was talking about. You know, when you look there and you totally see this person doesn't open to just anyone, but at the same time, you know that if you connect with this person, there's going to be nothing but deep conversations, right? Going right to the soul. So this is, sorry, I'm excited because that's the type of energy that I love. I don't like superficial connections. I like deep connections. So that's why I think that's why I'm so drawn to this reading right now. Um, and we have divine sensuality, making love erotica. Now, these two can actually connect very strongly here. right? But this comes from a place of you loving yourself more, understanding yourself, accepting yourself. And I could be talking to people that, they look in the mirror and they do see scars, they do see some marks or anything, but they embrace that in such a beautiful way that you don't even compare yourself to the next person. You don't even compare yourself. Let's say, for example, you go to a shop and the person there, the salesperson is, like a model, very skinny, very this, very that, and maybe you have you're more curvy or something. You don't even care because you're so in tune with yourself that you go right to the right type of clothes that will just bring out the best of you. So it's a lot of acceptance. I have a lot of acceptance in this reading, so I absolutely love that. So let's dive in here for the month of May, and let's see with the tarot what you're leaving behind, what activations are coming up, what blessings are coming up for you, what is the advice, and finally the outcome. We're going to be clarifying with a different deck, all right, to get more and more information for you. So what are you leaving behind? The Sun, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. What are the blessings for you? Seven of Cups, the Fool, and the High Priestess. Perfect. What is the advice here for Sagittarius? The Knight of Pentacles. There's definitely a new beginning here. The Hierophant and the Eight of Cups. And finally, the outcome for Sagittarius. What is the outcome here? So we have Three of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Okay, now let's clarify this before we dive in and see what else is coming up for you. Now, when we're talking here about letting go and what you're leaving behind, and the Sun is here, I just feel like you're leaving behind a stage that was necessary for your activation to start something. When you outgrew out of something, right? So maybe you start working on something, or maybe you start working for yourself and you start doing one type of business, but now you need more than that, right? So it's beautiful, the Sun, it's beautiful, it brings all that joy, but it doesn't suit anymore because you are way more experienced right now and you're ready to help more people. Yes, you're ready to help more people. You're ready to, you gathered all the information, all the experience, all the knowledge, and all of that. So you're ready to go the next level. And that's exactly what I feel here with these three cards, right? Because you see this, the page starts here, right? No, sorry. The Sun, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. So, yes, it was brilliant in the beginning, right? Because this Sun is giving me, it was great to make money, but it was something as a beginner. So this feels something like I'm going to start going on this path, right? I'm going to start connecting with this type of people. I'm starting, I mean, there could even be a job that it was an entry level, right? But you've done that, right? You outgrew that. You're not a page anymore. You're turning into a queen. So this means you are evolving at a fast speed. And so it's time for you to get your knowledge, get your skills, your expertise, and move towards a different level, right? Three of Pentacles here. Now, this Three of Pentacles here, it's alone. This person is alone. So I could be connecting with people like they start. It's interesting. The Sun also have three people here. You start working with more people, but now you're perfectly capable of working on your own. Look at that. They're all alone, right? He's alone. He's alone looking at things from a different perspective. So I cannot have distractions here. So I need to work on myself. And I take my stuff and I leave, right? Because this is not for me anymore. The Seven of Swords is not giving me any sort of, negative energy. It's actually giving me, I've learned what I needed to learn here. So it's time for me to go. And yes, there could be some people that will not understand that. And they might try to, take something from you so that you remain there. But it's not worth it because you're going to be gone. You're going to be gone. Now, what are the blessings here? The blessings are about a new beginning, and this new beginning definitely comes from your inspiration, from your gifts, okay? With the High Priestess, the Fool and the High Priestess. This is giving me a lot of energy about you, bringing the energy from within. Ace of Cups. Perfect. This could be your third eye opening. This could be you understanding more. Yes, the Death card is here. Absolutely beautiful. New doors come up, and I got, oh, the Six of Pentacles and the Justice. Yes. So, what are the blessings here? A huge open, right? A huge new beginning. It kind of feels like, oh, yeah, I'm just going to go, right? No, it's not just I'm going to go. I have a whole lot of wisdom that I didn't know I had, but I open my eye, right? My third eye is open, and look at that. It's bringing three rays, right? So I have different visions. Remember that in the past, I had to step away from confusion in people to look at things from a different perspective. And what happened? I understood that I need to end situations from the past. That card is here. I need to close the door with certain situations from the past that were distracting me here emotionally so that I can tap into and give more of myself so I can receive more of myself. We are talking about spiritual connections here. We are talking about your purpose because justice is here, okay? There's something so much bigger than just, oh, yeah, this is fun. It's not just about that. It is also about that because life is supposed to be fun, right? But there's more to life than that. And this is exactly what is coming up here with all these blessings, okay? So, May feels like a really good month for you. Let's clarify here the advice for you. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Eight of Cups. So we have the Nine of Swords, the Two of Wands, and two together again, Ace of Swords and Seven of Cups. Okay, what is the advice here? The advice is very much, yes, it can be worrisome, okay? Because it feels like you're going towards a direction that you never imagined you would be, okay? We do have the Hierophant here, and look at that. This person is instructing the other ones, right? And that's what normally the Pope, the Hierophant, shows. It's the master. It's the master, right? He's teaching others, is guiding others. There's something here about talking about you showing to others. And maybe you start, let's say, for example, you start as, let's say, a tarot reader, right? For example. But you never imagined that you could be teaching tarot to other people. You could be guiding other people, or you could be counselor for big people, right? Or you could have your own business as a tarot reader and have people working for you. You're like, I never imagined that could happen, right? And that is happening. And for that to happen, you need to leave behind old versions of you. You need to leave behind the emotional baggage from the past that I am enough just to make enough money for this. But then I see Sagittarius here. They want to expand, they want to go big. Look at that. You're meant to go big. You're meant to be the master here because you have mastered the, of course, we as spiritual workers, of course, and healers, we study and we expand through whole life, right? We're here just for that, to evolve, to expand, and through our work, to our purpose and all of that, right? How can we make this a better place? And yes, it can be worrisome because you do have the Nine of Swords here, but you also have the owl here. So the wisdom is right next to you. You just have to make a decision, Two of Wands. You just have to make a decision that you are the truth. You are the guide. You are the healer. You are the one that is here to make the difference. There's something really big for Sagittarius. But I still feel that in between that, sometimes there's a tendency to, what if I'm not ready? Okay, go with it, right? Just go with it. Don't let fear stop you, right? That's just the old version of you. So what is the outcome? Five of Cups, Ten of Swords, yes. And the Queen of Wands. I could be very much talking to big witches here, okay? And wizards and, people that they manipulate energy so beautifully. You could be very strong working with fire, Sagittarius, right? Fire element here. But not only that, I see that you could be helping people heal, evolve. You could be, the one that makes a lot of magic to help people, whether this is protection, expansion, manifestation, prosperity, whatever it is. I definitely have you. The outcome is you ending pain of a lot of people. Look at that. You ending the pain. Three of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords with the Five of Cups here. This is you ending the pain of a lot of people by your recognition. We're talking about public speaking. Remember, we're talking about you are the healer, the guide. You are the one teaching people. So don't ever doubt that you are here to be known, to be famous, to be out there, to work your magic. I could be talking with solitary witches and wizards. You practice your craft not in a group or in a set. Remember that you started something as a group, but then you just turn into yourself because your magic, your wisdom is much better developed when you work alone. Okay, so that's for sure a great message for Sagittarius. Let's just get a final advice here for you. I rest my case. What do we have? Intuition here. Third eye, once again, number 23. You hold the answers, you know the truth. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. And this is why you needed to step away from the other people. The other people were here to initiate you on something, but then they were just giving you a little push, and then you open doors, right? So that's what I have for you. If you want to dive deeper into this and understand more about your energy, do check description box below for my services, tarot readings, and all of that. And until next time, have a great day. Take care.